to preparing to and go.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Beyond the Gates after show on JLJ Media. I'm your host, Amanda. And guess what? It's a very special day because my co host, the lovely lady in red, is having a birthday. And we're super excited. And I love her so much. She's beautiful and smart, and she knows everything about soaps, guys. So welcome, my co-host, Miss Candice Mack. Happy birthday! And look, she's in red. She's the lady in red.
I am with my tiara and my balloons in the back. This is not AI, by the way. This is actually real balloons. Just want to point that out. That just not me. Thank you so much.
Let me touch it, because it's
right,
a real
so
screen.
y'all know it. There it is. Because I didn't want people to think this was like a backdrop or anything, but I'm literally surrounded by balloons. So, but thank you so much for that intro, Amanda. I love you too. And hey, everybody! Yay! Oh God.
Uh-oh, we have a surprise.
Hello, Candice Mack.
Hi.
Hello, everybody in the chat. Hello, Amanda Russ. Hello, everybody in the chat. This is the Beyond the Gates after show, but of course, she is a part of Soap Sunday. I always tease her, joke with her, call her names. She's I never wanted. She's a thorn in my side. But we love Candice. I do. I love you, Candice. She's a unique person. I've never met anybody like her ever in my entire unnatural life. And I do appreciate, I can almost start crying. I do appreciate she is one of the ladies here who actually believes in my product and has no problem being associated with JLJ Media. So I appreciate all of you for doing that. So I don't take that lightly. But I have a little special surprise for her real quick. I always sing this part of the song to my daughters, and she's the age, I'm almost age of my daughters. So I'm just going to sing this part to her because, and I tried to warm my voice this morning. It may not be perfect, but it's love. Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. Why do stars fall from the sky every time you walk by? Just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in your hair and golden starlight in your eyes so brown. That is why all the Jameses in town follow you all around.
That's
Just
true.
like me, they long to be close to you. Happy birthday, Miss Candice.
Thank you. Thank you, God.
That was so good, James. Wow. I better get something for my birthday. That's all I'm saying. I better get something.
Did I sing to you last year? I thought I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's last year. Shit.
You guys, that was really sweet. I was anticipating something else completely, obviously. So thank you. So thank you everybody in the chat room. Hey, everybody in the chat room. Yeah, today's my birthday, chapter 44. I have no shame in telling my age because each year is a blessing to continue doing the things that you love. And I'm just grateful being here today. Woke up and was like, I'm 44, yay! Which means free stuff, I guess. I don't know. So, I mean,
I'm surprised. I'm surprised, Candice. You look like 34.
I'll take it. I'll even take 24. Shoot.
You do
Now, if
look
y'all say I
24
look,
too.
now if y'all say I look 14, then I'm gonna have an issue.
That's a little too much.
Yeah, that's a little too much. That's a little too much. But yes, it is Soapy Sunday here on JLJ Media. We're going to talk about all things Beyond the Gates. And by the way, thank you guys so much for tuning into our Hump Day episode of Beyond the Gates. We're going to try to do more. Actually, we're going to do one on Tuesday. We'll stay tuned for that. We're going to make an announcement about this. After this is the Young and the Restless. We got so much to say about not only what happened on the show, but the major news that came out this week, this past week, regarding two characters, iconic characters who are returning. One we already always expect to come back, but the other one was kind of a surprise in its own right. So stay tuned for that. Then there is the Bold and the Beautiful, and I'm just gonna say, I'm kind of disappointed. And when we get to that show, I'll tell you why I'm a little disappointed. And then General Hospital. Now, I'm gonna let James, if James is still on, to tell you guys who he has on, because one of these people I've actually met, and it's just a delight, and the other one I want to meet. So, James, who do you have on your show with you and Mr. 2,573 emails?
Yes. Folks, we are bringing you the guests. We continue the parade of guests on the show. And I just want you to know that next week, it's Mark Teschner. Yes, casting director Mark Teschner. That's going to be good. But today, we have your couple who fought the Dickens. We have Javion Chando and Van Hansis, who play Marco and coming on together to talk about their relationship on our show today with Frank Moran's at 1 p.m. So you don't want to miss it. You know what's going to be said. You have no idea what's going to be said. So you're going to want to check it out. And yes, we will talk about the episode that made me sob like a baby, the Luke episode. So we will talk about that too.
I got some things to share in the chat room when that happens, because I'm on the opposite end of that episode. I feel like I got sold a bill of goods on some levels, but Frank and James will talk about it and all that great stuff. But yeah, and then go over to the channel that talks about NBC's fourth longest running show that's crossed over to Peacock, even though they weren't mentioned in the NBC anniversary promo, which Candice still has a problem with. The Emmy Award winning, iconic Days of Our Lives. Yes, folks, Dish and Days is back, because if they say they're not going to be on today, Candice is going to have a fit. Seriously. Like, for real. Make sure you guys check out all their new content that they're doing at the Dish and Days YouTube channel. Tell them that the birthday girl, Candice, said hi. And also, where's my birthday cake? Anyway, so that's that. Let's see what else. I feel like there's something else I'm forgetting here. That's about it. That's all I can think of right now. Like and subscribe to JLJ Media for all kind of content, including the Left-Hander Show. Yes, folks, it dropped today. And guess who's on there? Me! I talk about the struggle of being a left-handed person. The struggle is real. No, not really. So there you go. So that is your JLJ Media schedule, platform, and all that jazz. Okay, so real quick, Tuesday, February 24th. Where were you guys at almost a year ago? Oh, you were? Y'all was watching Beyond the Gates first episode? Like, me and a man. Okay. So Tuesday, hard to believe, it is their 1 year anniversary. Now, on their side, we haven't heard anything if they're doing anything, whatnot. Now, we know Gail King is coming on. Okay. For us, me and Amanda, we're going to be on here. We're going to be on here. Stay tuned for time and everything, but we are going to party. We're going to party hard. I'm continuing to celebrate my birthday too. So it's going to be a big party. So we'll see what happens, but we do want to let you guys know we will be celebrating the 1 year anniversary of Beyond the Gates. Make sure you guys comment below this video to let us know what has been your favorite moment, favorite character. What do you like about the show? And yeah, what don't you like about the show? Look, we'll equal opportunity. So stay tuned Tuesday, JLJ Media, for the 1 year anniversary special of Beyond the Gates. All right. Now, in order for us to do all this, we have to get behind the gates.
Right.
Now, some of you guys know that one of us still is getting a letter because of inappropriate behavior, allegedly. But Amanda, how are you getting through? What's that?
I may or may not have agreed to a second date because when he asked, he said, "I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. Can you pick me up after work?" So guess what? Guess who has a temporary guest pass now? All I did was pull up and went like I'm rich.
Oh, she
and
pulled
went
up,
right
huh?
through.
She pulled up, y'all. She pulled up. Here's my thing.
I had to pick up my non-man, Candice. My non-man. I mean, allegedly.
Look, here's the deal. Shoot, it's my birthday. I crashed through that place. Shoot, I was like this. Screw that. I was like, give me the freaking Hummer, and I'm driving right through. So yes, I'm the one responsible for that dent in the gate because I wanted to celebrate my birthday at Fairmont Cross Country Club. And what?
Hence the letters.
I don't care, HOA. I don't care. I don't care, Danny. I don't care, Leslie. I don't care. All right.
Go ahead and send them letters. Go ahead.
You know what? Screw those letters. Anyway. All right.
I'll be calling up Bill's office soon.
Well, you know what? Guess what? We're gonna start with Mr. Bill. Because Bill did a lot this week. I mean, including kind of shading Haley, because you know, but he wants to know what's going on with this, you know, mugger. Because all right, anybody who's been mugged or robbed or anything, you get frustrated real quick when there is nothing, there's no updates, there's no leads or anything. So Bill's like this, well, shoot, if the police ain't gonna do it, I know somebody who can probably handle this. He calls Joey. Now, here's the deal. So Bill had talked to Joey and asked for help, right? He's unaware that Lynette and Haley and even Randy are kind of in this mix, right? All right. So Joey talks to Randy. He's like, oh, I need your help to find out about ABCDFG. Not knowing that Randy's a part of it. So now this is creating a situation of a situation to a situation. So Joey said, hey, yeah, seriously, can you help and whatnot? And Randy's like, yeah, I guess I can do it. Because his loyalty is to Joey.
Right.
But the thing is that Randy can't say nothing because, well, he's kind of in the thick of it. Into the thick of it.
You mean Sammy?
Oh, yeah. Sammy Soto. Some joking.
Oh my goodness. Sammy Sosa. Okay. All right. What are they thinking? All right, okay. They are very lucky that he covered for them because he could have easily said, hey, you know what? I know that guy by a different name. Why is he hanging out with your wife anyway? Like, what's the deal? He could have, oh my gosh, he could have ratted them out so fast, but he's smart. So he was like, I'm going to wait and see what's going on first. Joey was like, I'm going to wait and see how they react when I say, "Hey, Sammy, what's up?"
It was just like crazy because when he saw Randy, you saw his mind going like, and so now the lies are catching up. Now Lynette and Haley's lies are catching up. But wait, there's one more person to this mix. Tomas. Y'all. Wait, Laura, is it your birthday? It is your birthday, isn't it? Happy birthday! Lady Laura
Happy
Black's
birthday!
Yay!
Happy 21st birthday!
Girl, it's 18. It's 18th birthday for her. Anyway,
well, she might want to drink. Staying.
Shot. Everybody. Okay, we don't have the rights to that. Okay. So the thing is that, and Latasha, I agree with you. Randy's going to try to put all kinds of fire out. But the crazy part is that him and Joey, because you guys think about how deep Joey and Randy runs together. Because another thing, how can I say this? Think about Doug and Randy. Doug and Randy were tight. And Randy was trying to tell Doug a lot of this stuff.
Right.
I'm just saying. Oh no, he's putting 2 and 2 together though. Because it was the end of the week. So okay, and I thought about this too. I believe on Friday, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, Thursday or Friday, in some areas it was preempted. Well, not preempted, but half the show wasn't seen because of other stuff that was going on. So some things, you probably want. That's why you got Paramount Plus.
Yes.
Wait, let me do my plug here. Paramount Plus, home of watching Beyond the Gates, as well as Pluto TV. Okay. The more you know. Yeah, Haley and Lynette's plan is going to backfire because then you got Tomas. He continued to conduct his own investigation.
I felt bad.
I don't know.
Because he was doing what any normal person would do. He's like in his mind thinking, wait, what? They sure do seem friendly all of a sudden. Like they supposedly don't know each other, but now all of a sudden they're best friends. And he's like, that's kind of sus. And then he's thinking, why did she go to Haley instead of me when I'm her lawyer? Like I'm the person that is handling her case. And I'm thinking, oh my God. And then when he went to meet her, I kept looking at her hand and looking at her hand going, look at her hand.
Okay.
Look at her hand. Look at her hand.
But it goes to something that was said on this show when we were talking about who is going to save Bill. Remember, we had this conversation, and the majority of you guys was thinking Danny, because it seemed like if Danny does that with Bill, all that. I'm pretty sure that some of us said, no, Bill's going to be the one to figure it all out, because Bill put himself in this situation with Haley. And I keep saying too is that we're going to find out that Haley, like in a way, Haley really does love Bill. As crazy as it sounds, considering all the crap that she has done, she really does love him. Because again, I go back to when she could have easily killed that man when he was down and out on the ground. She could have pulled a Jack Abbott and kicked his hand while she walked out and said, he died of a heart attack, y'all. He died of a heart attack.
Well, she's breaking the number one rule. She's breaking the number one rule when you're a con artist, Candice. The number one rule. You never get attached to your mark. She is starting to get attached to him, and you can't get attached to your mark because you have to be able to hurt them. And now I totally agree with you. I think she wants him dead, but I think she can't do it. Like, she wants him dead, but she can't bring herself to do it. I think you're right.
Here's the thing about close, because we got to remember the timeline with this, is that she's known this family since she was like 17, 18 years old. Like when she was young, all the way up to now. So the thing is, she got attached to Naomi first, right? That was her best friend. Now, was Naomi the mark to get like the open door to get in? Probably. But
yeah, I think she's playing a long con. Like a long con.
So I can't now, if this was like something that just started and whatnot, then yeah, I could say don't get close to your mark. But she's already close. She's in the family. Like, she's in the family. She could have easily I'm gonna be honest, she could have easily took out Naomi. Technically speaking, she could have worked her way up the ladder.
Yeah.
Took out Naomi and Jacob. Think about it, y'all. Then work up to getting to Bill, right? I think something's gonna have to happen for her to have that moment of where she again realizes that, oh snap, somebody else got my calling card, and now I'm conflicted because I can't say. And the thing is that Bill, now I'm gonna be honest, if I was Lynette, here's what we gotta do, right? If I was Lynette and I saw a wedge, I would create a bigger wedge between Bill and Haley and sneak my way in and collect my mark. See, Lynette would be the one to like redo, and that's probably what's going to happen. Is Lynette is going to create something for her to get to Bill.
Yeah, yep. I think she definitely has some kind of plan.
Yeah, she got a plan, because you're not a mastermind con artist unless you have another plan. And Latasha, I thought about that too. She's gonna pawn that ring.
I was thinking, is she smart? Is she a smart criminal? Because if she is, she won't pawn it anywhere near there. But if she's not smart, then yeah, she will.
She will if she pretends to be Haley. Just think about this. Just because y'all run together doesn't mean that we're running together. Because again, Lynette's probably saying, right, and I've been saying this from jump about Lynette, is okay, Lynette knows the truth about Randy and Haley. That's damage under my thumb. I can use that for another rainy day. Haley's going up and around trying to prove like, oh yeah, I'm the big baddie. No, boo, you're still a baby in the crib. And Lynette is going to do something. Because again, Haley, I keep saying this to you all the time, and I love you, but you're dumb. You had that girl pop you. No, like, seriously, I can see Lynette going there and saying, you know what, Bill, I know what happened with the mugger. There was no mugger. There was no mugger. Haley wanted me to do this. I can totally see her snitching on Haley. I can totally see her just, Haley, you better have a backup to a backup plan. I keep telling y'all this. And you don't. And you dumb. You dumb. Because Lynette's about to take your spot, Haley. I'm just saying.
Even if she wasn't, okay, even if Lynette did come in innocent, okay, say most likely she didn't, but say she did. Say she walked into the office, she really needed legal help. She spotted Haley, and now Bill's her mark. Bill and Haley is her mark. I don't know if she planned it already ahead of time. Like, I don't know if she researched her, found out what she did, all this, and then came there on purpose, or if it was coincident But either way, I agree. Lynette has some kind of plan, and you are so smart, Candice, because that's devious. So if she turns around and pawns it under Haley's name, it will make Haley look like a liar. You're right.
Hey, going back to, because I said this from jump. The people in Fairmount Press are royalty. So I'm pretty sure there's newsletters and everybody, social media. Bah, 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 bah. We got to remember Chelsea. She's always on the social media. So I'm pretty sure that Lynette probably saw, okay, Bill Hamilton is set to marry little Haley from down the street. Okay. I see this. I'm going to be like, oh, let me come to Fairmount Press and let me pretend that this is happening so I can get closer to my mark. That's con artist 101. No, I'm not a con artist. I just watched Chelsea Lawson on Young and the Restless. Okay. So the thing is that
Guys,
this is a mark.
Let me tell you this. If you want to watch a good con artist show, watch this show called Sneaky Pete. If you haven't watched it already, it's a little bit older, but it's called Sneaky Pete. Oh my God, it's so good. It has the best cons on there. So yeah, if you want to see a real con artist, Haley, you need to watch that show. No.
Or just watch. I was gonna say something, but I stopped. It's my birthday and Shady Sunday. Just watch the news. You can hear about a con artist there all the time. There you go. Okay.
Actually, there's tons of con artists. You're right.
Well, there's one.
You can watch Politician. There you go.
There's a big one. Now, I'm gonna be nice. Anyway, live in the White House. Anyway, so the thing is that Haley, you need to really watch your next step, because Lynette is 5 steps ahead of you, and you just don't even know it. So switching gears to Bill. So
by the way, one thing, you know who told her that and she didn't listen?
Who?
Sammy.
Oh, because look, Sammy's like this.
He told her that. He said, "This is bad," but she don't listen.
My whole thing is,
he told her, get rid of her. Get rid of Lynette. She is not here for good reasons. And look, Haley's not listening.
Randy, I love you and everything. I really do.
I love looking at you. I mean, I love you too, Randy.
But Randy, I can't trust you because, again, you couldn't go into church.
You can't be trusted.
Fire. All right. So, Bill, let's get back to Bill. So last week, we, on Wednesday's episode of the Hump Day episode of Beyond the Gates Aftershow, say that 20 times, we talked about everything that kind of happened on Valentine's Day, including Chelsea and Madison. They're getting engaged. Bill had some words like, again, Bill offering marriage advice. Okay. He made some points, though. He made some points of like this is too fast. Do you even know her? But at the end of the day, we're still getting engagement. But again, we kept talking about Madison, how she kind of gave up her fellowship so she could be with Chelsea, because Chelsea just needs a babysitter. Not gonna lie. So again, Chelsea is determined not to, stand in Madison's way. She, understands the great opportunity. Madison, however, you can tell she kind of feels a certain type of way about this, because this was a great opportunity, you guys. This was going to be in Denmark. This was going to help her further along her career as far as the research go. She really, if you remember, this is what she wanted, and now she couldn't. But then, she got a call. Somebody gave a donation, and again, Chelsea and Madison aren't moving, but Chelsea like put two and two together and was like, wait a minute. Huh.
Yeah, she's very smart. She already
She's
put two and
smart.
two together.
Yeah, she was like, well, wait a minute. I know. And obviously Bill maneuvered, the situation and pretty much gave Chelsea the to make sure this is what she wants.
Right.
I'm gonna say this. Good job, Bill. Good job. Because even though, like, yeah, because Chelsea did act like she was. The thing is that Bill may be against this rush relationship, but damn it, he loves his kids.
Oh yeah, I was so impressed with Bill. He is so protective, and I was surprised. He's so protective, and he really is trying to he's trying to help, and I don't disagree. Like, I don't understand the rush. You know what? Maybe they'll just stay engaged for a little while because they're young. Like, I don't understand the rush.
But then again, Bill and Danny were young too.
Yeah, true.
These kids today, like I'm old enough. These kids today, they like to rush into a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
And without thinking first. And sometimes it could be the best or it could be the worst decision you make. So that was my wisdom for today. There you go. I tried. I think I did a good job for me to say that. I don't know.
Did you see how scared? Did you see how scared Haley got when he said, "Men like us don't"? He basically said something like, "Men don't like us don't warn people." He's like, "What? Men like us take care of the problem. We make it disappear." Did you see how scared she got? Her face was actually scared.
You mean this look of like, oh crap, I'm in trouble.
Yes.
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. That's
like,
face?
Oh yeah, I forgot that Bill's a bad guy. Oops.
People forget Bill can erase you in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
He can really erase you in a heartbeat.
He did it to Leslie.
We'll get to her in a minute. So, all right, let's see what the chat room says. Yes, Lynette has blackmail on her purse. You guys are here for it too, that Bill did something nice. Bill is a crummy husband, but he's a good father. Samantha hopes that Chelsea and Madison, I love this couple together. I think they're cute. I hope they work it out. I hope the writers do them justice. Tasha says Bill is spending a lot of money between buying that house and funding that medical program. That's because y'all, wait a minute. Y'all don't think Bill's a part of this ring, do you?
Oh my God. Do y'all think that?
Y'all don't think. Oh, wait.
I didn't even think about that.
Okay. So, real quick, we didn't, because they didn't really, they didn't really talk about it, but here's what we're still working on this, you guys. All right. So, we know that the chief of staff, she's not, again, she doesn't play and whatnot. We know
she don't want her damn Grey's Anatomy in her hospital.
Oh, wait a minute. Ashley and Grayson.
Oh my God, Grayson.
Grayson might be. I'm telling you guys. Y'all know I have a strong. Sometimes I may just be too much. But I don't know, man. I'm starting to think. I know you don't, but
did y'all see that? Did y'all see that his lean into the counter and say, "I guess you saw the bad part of me. I really can be an asshole."
No,
I'm so
do it right.
sorry, guys.
No, do it right.
How can you say no to that?
Easy. No.
Please, that charm. Oh my God. Okay.
And
you know what? I could be a bitch too. I can be a bitch too sometimes. I'll
No.
forgive you.
No. Chat room. Do you guys really believe now? Because it's a lot piling up. It's the phone call, him being able to have access to all of this medical stuff. Do you guys think Grayson is in the ring? And
Yes.
is he also Owen? And also, is he Owen?
Oh my God. If he's Owen, I'm going to lose my mind.
Because
The
we
mom
got
and the daughter. The mom and the daughter.
This is seriously, now you talk about con artists.
Yeah, that's a good con right there.
Right. Because again, the way he's acting, I'm like, y'all saying y'all hope Grayson is a red herring and not part of the ring.
Me too. Thank you guys. I love you guys. Me too. I'm saying a prayer to serve Jesus.
I mean, I don't know, you guys.
It's Kai, guys. Everybody say a prayer that it's Kai.
I mean, again, we gotta remember. Okay, because I keep saying this. Somebody's an escort on the side.
Oh.
Somebody's clean cut, and somebody is shady. So far, we have 3 characters, right? We have Carlton, who, he was trying so hard to try to be somebody this week because he got told, hey, maybe you need to back off of Nicole just a little bit. Let's see what she does. So when Nicole asked him out, he all of a sudden was, I'm busy. I got something to do. I'm like, and what? Like,
and she said, look, did you see her face? Because he goes, I'd love to go. I would love to go. And she went, oh, great. Like that. And then he went, but I already seen it. And her face was so shocked that he said no.
Wait, don't.
She was like,
this is... No, I'm sorry, y'all. Like,
I've been there. Where you're like, what?
For those who like Carlton and Nicole, I wish you nothing but joy in life. But I can't do it. But no, we have the male, because I'm still thinking Carlton is some kind of shady on some level.
Oh my God, what if Carlton is in the ring? What if Carlton is the one in the ring? Oh my God, that would be the best cover because everyone thinks he's a goody two shoes. What if he really isn't? We don't
think of him as a goody two shoe. I don't.
Well, he tries to be a goody two shoe.
He ain't no trying to be goody two shoe. Let me see. What about Isaiah showing up? Jake's I think they're going to try to throw us off with that preview. I saw that too, and I was like, oh crap. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's between Kai and Grayson, but I feel as though with Grayson, they've been pushing a lot on the fact of how he looks at Derek and Ashley, how he's talking to Ashley, how he's charming people. Because again, the charmer can be a snitch. So I'm when I tell y'all think I'm joking. I really be writing stuff down. I think it's Grayson. I know because also I think too, and this might be, and you might
get my knife. Let me just get my knife and just stab me right in the heart. Right in the heart.
All right. Chat room. Kyle Grayson.
I forgot
who do you guys think it is in the for the ring? It would be
Brooklyn says Grayson is might be being blackmailed to protect his mom.
True.
That's pretty good.
And then we got Kai. We got to remember Kai's wife allegedly died. So
allegedly.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of Miss Shanice, I want to give a birthday shout out to Ernestine Johnson Morrison, whose birthday was yesterday. Fellow Pisces. If you are a Shanice and Derek fan, please comment in the chat because I'm going to need for that to be the thing.
You want them two together?
Yeah, I want Shanice and Derek.
I don't like it. I don't think they have. I think they have friendship chemistry. I don't think they have sexual chemistry. I don't see it.
I'm gonna say I see chemistry, but I see the in between. Like they're good friends, they're flirtatious right now. Like every time I'm watching them, I'm like, yo, they do flirt. They can flirt. But I'm just at a point where I guess I need for Derek. I want Derek to kind of slowly start to move on. And I want Shanice to keep her options open because I don't want her just to be with Ted, right? So I don't know. Let me see. Derek might be right about Grayson. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Let me fix my
No,
TR.
thank you.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, to all the Pisces, this is y'all's, the birthday crown. I share it with you all. You can't see Derek and Shanice? Really?
I can't see it either. Like I think that would really, I don't know. I think they're too close of friends. I think it would hurt Ashley too much.
Now y'all know.
You know Ashley's about to be heartbroken, and then she's gonna run to Derek because she's heartbroken, and he was right, and she should have listened.
Hold on, let me get the violin warmed up.
Well, you already know. I know, but you were right, Derek. You were right.
But my thing is that but see, this is the problem that I'm gonna have. If Ashley runs back to Derek, and Derek is like, I'm here for you, I'm going to have a real problem because Derek, she left you. And I get why she did it. But at the same time, she was looking for an out so she can get with Andre. Did we forget about this? Did we forget how she was acting around Andre?
Honestly, I think she would have stayed with Derek. Like, I think that she would have. And then once he got better, it would have been fine. But then when she found out he was lying and was already better,
But she was lying too, because, and this is why I said, because Jen was right. Her mom was right. Jan was right. Is that you weren't completely 100 with Derek. Because when Ashley had her hissy fit about moving in with him and how she felt this type of way, this is stuff that you need to talk about before you move in with your man. If you don't feel secure or you feel like you're overwhelmed or you need to talk about that with him instead of lollygag and flirting. And That's why Danny called her unseasonal chicken.
Which is not correct.
Right.
That girl is, hers is hidden. Okay. It may look like on the outside, but it's like the chicken they inject. And then when you cut it, it's full of spice. That's what she is. I guarantee. Just wait, guys. Just wait. I guarantee it. It's coming. So, it's the quiet ones, Candice. It's always the quiet ones. I mean,
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn.
Oh, by the way, there was a special guest on Beyond the Gates this week. Did everybody catch the special guest this week on Beyond the Gates? Did you? We haven't seen this person in a while. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh yeah! Guess what? He even had a line. Brought to you by Febreze. For room cleaning and for fabrics.
And also, just so it can smell so good in your house, just a little spritz, just like Nicole. Everybody did Nicole.
And guess what? You can just spray all the bad out. Like, go away, Leslie. Go away.
Go away.
See?
Go away, Haley. No, seriously. Like, y'all, have y'all ever sprayed Febreze now because of how Nicole does it? Nicole literally does, like, I don't know if it's if it's, I'm telling Daphne to do it, but seriously, Daphne does this, okay?
Yes, she does. Have you ever seen anyone more sexy do that? She's like,
right, she does that.
With her boobs everywhere. I loved her white shirt too. I want that. I want that white shirt.
it needs to be a thing where, oh yeah, super chats. So we totally forgot about that. Super chats are welcome in the next couple of minutes. You know, if you want to give a birthday donation, that'll be great. All things go to good stuff. But no, she literally, and it depends on the mood too. Because if she's upset, this is what she does. Like that. If she's like kind of want to clear her head, like when I tell you, I Daphne, if you watch this later and everything, you know that a character works or some kind of action works when we constantly talk about it.
That was that was the Miss Daphne. That was the sexiest spray I've ever seen in my life. So kudos.
Like seriously, like she just it's the stance. It's just like she got the heels on and she's like boom, like a S or a. She'll like hold the spot and she'll spray, and I'm like, oh, we need to start doing that. Needs to be a Febreze challenge.
You know what? We need to go to Daphne's Febreze school.
Right. That should be a thing. I want to clip that. All right. So before we roll out, this was kind of hard to see. So at the country club, you had Anita and you had Vernon. They were having lunch, and Leslie comes over there. She's again humiliation, and she demands a lunch with one of the members, right? And so Anita is like, can you please leave? We're trying to have a nice, lunch. And Leslie's like, oh no, I need to talk to you about having a lunch. Da 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 da. So then, this was hard. So Anita was getting very agitated by Leslie. And so then Anita, when I tell you this, like really triggered a lot. So Anita's like, I gotta go. She stands up and then she collapses.
Yeah.
And Leslie is trying so hard to like stop her, and Vernon's like, no, we need to go. And then Anita told Leslie, is not completely to blame. Like, she's pretty much saying that this wasn't all on Leslie because she's been having her good days and whatnot. Well,
right.
Y'all know when you're in a public place and you're a public figure, we got to remember, Anita is a celebrity. The Duprees are like,
royalty
here and there, everywhere. So people saw that, including Antoinette and her little granddaughter too. You know what? Well, And so Leslie, so then everybody was like, oh, Anita got a drinking problem. We've been seeing her zoning out and passing out and stuff like that. So now the rumor is that Anita has a drinking problem, y'all. To the point that everybody is talking about it. And
all because of you know who.
Right. Because people running at the mouth.
And what is her name? Smarty Pants?
Right.
The mean one. What's her name?
Anastasia.
Anastasia, that's right. Yeah. Did she just jump to conclusions? Oh, I guess she had too much to drink.
No, she was like,
she said she drinks cheap shots and stuff. And I'm like,
no, she was like, she drinks that cheap bourbon. You can't take the hood out of somebody like her. First and foremost, Anastasia, I don't know who told you, but I'm just going to say this. Somebody's going to snatch that wig off your head. I'm just saying, hold up. And your little granddaughter too, Samantha, take care of that. Take care of that. Like, I'm just saying. But no. And you're right, Samantha. That is how a rumor gets started. When you got people just be like, well, she was drinking bourbon at 11 o'clock in the morning. First and foremost, why you like monitoring what I'm drinking? Worry about you, right? Two,
she was drinking ginger ale.
Right. Then you're gonna say, oh, she cut her hair. Why she cut her hair? For some drug testing? Like it, and you're right. The world we live in, this is how rumors get started. Like legit. So Anita made a decision. She didn't want to do this, but it's getting to the point because there's so many rumors online. There's, throughout the community and stuff. She's decided to go public with her illness. And this is setting up the stage for next week. As you guys probably saw already in the preview, she's going to have a sit-down interview with Gayle King. This is what I'm going to say I like about this show, is that unlike, and I'm going to say this because Bold and the Beautiful, I got to put you on blast. The Duprees again and Anita are like, especially Anita. She's a global star. She's an EGOT. Remember, she won an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. I need to know what these was for, but okay. And so she is a public figure. So they have to treat that like, like the TMZs and all that stuff. So I applaud the show for keeping it 100. They're celebrities. Bold and the Beautiful, I love you, but the Foresters should be on every freaking magazine cover, Scandal tabloid. There should be like internet press, like, and everything, because they're also global people. Laura, you said it's a shame Anita was forced to go public. Unfortunately, there was so many celebrities in recent that had to go public for certain things that they wanted to keep private. She
doesn't really have a choice because there's so many things going on in there. Like, she doesn't have a choice because Martin is running for office. And she can't have, I know this is what she's thinking, because this is what every good mother and grandmother thinks. I cannot have my grandson's campaign ruined because now his grandmother is a drunk and an alcoholic and she's making scenes in the country club and passing out. We can't have that. I respect her so much. I love her anyway, but this is just proves how good of a mother and a grandmother that she is. And this scene made me cry. The scenes with, the scenes with her and her husband. So it's like intimate, right? It's your husband. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the scenes with her and Vernon, and he was like overbearing. Like, please drink coconut water. Please do this. They made me cry because he's not doing it on purpose, but he's so scared of losing her. He doesn't want to miss a second with her. And I totally can relate to that because we kind of drove my mom nuts a little bit because we knew that she was dying and we were doing the same thing. We were being so overbearing and but you can't help it. You want every second with that person that you can get. And oh my God, those scenes made me cry so much. I was like, oh my God, I was bawling.
I feel like I'm watching my grandparents. Like, literally, my grandfather, he was sick. And again, my grandma, she was my step-grandmother, and him was together for 50 years. Since she was in her teens and he was older. That's when back in the day, age was kind of a requirement, but that's a whole different story for another day. But
yeah, we're not going to get into that because you don't want to know how old my grandma was compared to my grandpa. You don't.
Right. Yeah. But they had a lot going on health-wise. He was sick. She had cancer. He had cancer. She had this and whatnot. So they literally drove each other crazy, not going to lie. But they were always there for each other until my grandfather passed and whatnot. And one thing they kept saying was, being with that person, time that's not even a word. It's just being there. So the thing is that Vernon already said it. He can't imagine his life without her. And vice versa. Not only is Anita doing this because of Martin, because of Danny. Danny's launching the fashion thing again, right? Okay. Not only that, but, and this is what I'm going to say this because we already know. Soaps is a platform to educate you, right? Some of you guys may not believe that because of certain storylines that happens on these shows, but they do educate you. And I think it's smart that as we go into the final week of February, which is then going to be March next Sunday, first, is also Women's History Month, right? All right. So you have the fact that Anita is a celebrity and is going to use a public platform to educate people about breast cancer. That's how you do it on Soaps, folks. That is the Erna Phillips treat. That's Michelle for you. That's why I think that's why with this show, and this is not a dig, but this show has reinforced certain things that I think some of the soaps has forgotten to do. And it's not the, and before anybody says it's the executive producer's fault, no, it's higher up sometimes that doesn't want to deal with it because they feel as though that's another story for another day. But needless to say, it's going to be very interesting to see how certain people want to have egg on their face. Leslie, Anastasia, especially Anastasia. You know what? I kind of Anastasia, please do not let me see you outside of the gates because I still got the Hummer. Okay, and your granddaughter, yeah, I'm glad she got a nose job, but I'm about to give her another nose job. Keep talking, and what?
And you know what? I do want to say that I think the show's doing a really good job with Anita's storyline. Yeah. I think I really like the pace. I think they're doing a great job with it. And I like that she gets to be honest and come out with this on her own terms. Yeah. Like instead of it, I thought it was going to be one of those things where someone leaks it. You know how people are, where someone leaks it and then they have to deal with all the backlash. But it's going to be on her terms, which makes me happy for her. Because if you have to go public, you want it on your own terms, you know?
Right. Because I think the thing is that she, in a way, was pushed a little bit because everybody was speculating that she was drinking. Right. So yeah, before it gets to that bigger platform, then yeah, go ahead, go on CBS and talk about it and bring awareness to reality. Because again, it's very interesting. Now I'm going to say something that's probably going to be, contra. I kind of wish that they would have Anastasia and Leslie be related. Because to me, they kind of come from the same cloth. And I'm gonna say, I think that's part of if they would have done something different. Like I get the suicide, like, Leslie's mama was jealous or felt a certain type of way because of Anita, even though Anita wasn't really the situation. I just kind of wish they would have redone that a little bit.
Yeah.
But Leslie, I saw somebody said like where regarding where Leslie is. Leslie is that character that has to be in everybody's spot because somehow, some way, somebody's going to get her. And what I said on Wednesday's show is I can see them trying to do a Brooke and Stephanie, Jill, Catherine type of thing with Leslie and Anita. Not saying that Leslie's going to get married to Vernon. Please, dear Lord, no. Thank you. But I can see where they kind of have a mutual relation, if that makes sense. Because, again, Leslie does have a soft side to her that we don't see.
Oh, I got it, Candice.
Yeah.
Peaches has cancer, right? Connection. She's gonna feel for Anita, even though she's not the best person. She's gonna feel for her. Maybe there's a connection there somehow. We'll have to see.
Maybe. We'll have to see. But
we're out
you guys,
of time.
We're out of time, y'all. We out of time. I know, right? Well, we just get into. So what did we learn today on Beyond the Gates After Show? We learned that Bill can actually be a good person when he wants to be.
He's a good dad.
We learned that Haley is a dummy.
Yeah.
We learned that Lynette might have a plan to get back
Probably
at
does.
Haley and get to Bill. We learned that Leslie, she may have a soft spot, but she's still crazy.
Nuts. Yep. Nani has a fruitcake.
We learned that Grayson could be a part of the ring.
Don't like it. Don't like it at all.
We learned that the teen scene might be getting some good stuff with Samantha and Stacia's granddaughter and Darnell and Terrell, if he's not messing with that girl. Yeah, Samantha, we learned that Haley is a dummy. A big dummy.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Peaches lately. You're right. Maybe we'll see her in the next few weeks. But you guys, again, thank you everybody for the birthday shout outs. Remember to like and subscribe to JLJ Media. We will be back. Tammy Gavea, James Lott Jr., Amanda Russ, and myself, the birthday girl, to talk about all things regarding Young and Restless, including the big news that came out. We're going to have all of our reactions and listen to you guys. Well,